Live from the Field of Dreams, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Long Ball Beasts and the Long Ball Beasts. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome the Long Ball Beasts.
And on the hill in this one, Felix Hernandez. What do we need to know here?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
All right, ready to go here. Troy Tulowitzki now at the plate.
Tulowitzki.
And this one is off and running. Here's your 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2. Line drive and base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the number 2 hitter, Johnny Damon. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Damon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Fastball is outside.
Missed. That's a ball.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. Just
that's it.
Missed. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
So a walk.
Take your base,
puts
ball
runners
4.
at first and second.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Jeff Conine, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
All right, let's check out the imposing lineup for the Long Ball Beasts. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Mark McGuire, the next to hit. This guy with light tower power. Sliced hard but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 on, 1 out.
That's a ball.
That pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here's a 1-1.
Tough
That
spot
missed.
right
That's
here.
a
Couple
ball.
runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Little chopper rolls foul. Here's a 2-2. Bounce to third. Cabrera. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. And today's starter, Tom Glavine. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Derek Jeter, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball high.
And
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Fouled off down the right side. Two now. Stays alive. Two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the center.
All right, let's check out the imposing lineup for the long ball beasts. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Carlos Beltran, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Into center. And it drops in. And that's a 1-out single.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 24,
Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Step off throw to first.
No.
And he just got his hand in there. Runner on the move. Ball
That's
misses.
the ball.
Throw save. Too late for the throw.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second. Pulls that one foul. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
No, that's down. Ball.
Outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 3. Runner at second here, one gone. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's some real power at the plate. Albert Pujols. That misses,
ball.
And it's 1-0. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now the DH, Adrian Beltre.
Adrian Beltre.
First pitch misses.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
On the ground, right side. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Here's Mike Moustakas to hit.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Second inning here, no score. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Downstairs.
Take your
and that's
baseball
ball
4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One out man at first. Here's the veteran outfielder, Larry Walker. Runner takes off. This one in the air, center field. Beltran in and to his right. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Jorge Posada will hit next. Fastball is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike. That one to first. Diving stop at first. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. We head to the bottom of the second. David Ortiz digs in now.
Yeah.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ball. That's up.
And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So digging in, Miguel Cabrera. Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Cabrera checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Ball. That's down.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The lefty, the 1-0.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Pudge Rodriguez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. New inning getting started. Matt Carpenter now at the plate.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Cabrera. And there's one down.
The bat, number 2.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Swing and a foul straight back. Top of the third, no score. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 outs.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So up next, Johnny Damon. That one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 1-1.
Ball high.
Right through there for a strike. That's too low. 3-2 down.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Dustin Pedroia.
Pedroia.
Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Derek Jeter, the next to hit.
That's inside. Ball.
Jeter taking all the way, and that's a strike. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll circle the bases, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this. At bat was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Carlos Beltran will hit next. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Albert Pujols, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Smash down the left field line. Can't get to it, and this could score both runs. 1 run across. Ramirez around third. Relay throw home. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 out. Runner at second. David Ortiz digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball.
And that one hit to
Foul
first.
ball.
And that's just foul. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Ground ball left side. Moustakas whips it to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Bees, the third baseman, number 24.
Miguel Cabrera getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Man on second, 2 down. That one
Ball
a little bit
up.
high, and that is ball 1.
That's a ball.
There's a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. On to the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Jeff Conine.
Jeff Conine.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Bees.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his
25,
approach. He didn't
Mark
try to do too much with the
McGuire.
pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mark McGuire. He hit into a double play his first time up. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one found hard the other way. Konai aboard here at first with nobody out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The designated hitter, Adrian.
Next is the designated hitter, Adrian Beltre. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike at 95. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there. That's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Two aboard with 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That's in there. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Now the 0-1. And there's a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Way inside, gets away. And the runners will move up.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
On the ground, right side. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Up next for the Bees, the right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Larry Walker, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ramirez on the move to the gap. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. To the plate. And they trail by 1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Posada,
No,
the batter
that's
now,
out.
as he holds up his swing for ball 1.
That's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the grab. And that is that. On now to the bottom of the fourth. The Beasts out front 3-2. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. Bottom of the fourth.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Here comes the 0-1. This one's smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Pudge Rodriguez will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Late on that fastball. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Hey!
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Walker under it. 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
So the lineup flips over. Derek Jeter getting ready to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Here comes the throw. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. He's 2 for 2.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one for strike two.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Man on second, 2 down.
And
Nope,
that's
ball.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Welcome back
Leading
to the
off
Field
for
of
the
Dreams.
second
Ready now
baseman,
for the fifth
Matt
inning.
Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter digs in now. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering
that's high.
upstairs. Swing and a foul out of play. Out towards right center field. Beltran on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Troy Tulowitzki.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Up the middle. Oh, nice play from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And now the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Wood.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
That's a ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Up next for the B, the left fielder.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jeff Conine will hit next. 1 for 2.
That's low. That's a ball.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire.
Ball.
Outside
Nope,
with
that's
a breaking
outside. Ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The 2-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next is the designated hitter, Adrian Beltre.
Hike one.
The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach. That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That one misses. Full count now. grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the hits just keep on coming. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Felix Hernandez won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Trevor Hoffman into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Mike Moustakas. That one's
That's
upstairs, ball one. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's going to be Larry Walker. Pitch misses
That's inside.
Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs.
That missed. That's a ball.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Pedroia throws to first, and that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols, the next to hit.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Hey, ha! Ball, that's in.
The Beasts up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Pujols thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. 2-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Up next for the Beast, the designated hitter, number 34.
Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. And that one fouled off. Pujols stands at first with 1 out. Double play ball to second. The flip. There's one to McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And here is
Leading
Jorge
off for the
Posada.
Bees, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Oh, 1 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Action in the pen down there. Jim Johnson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Full, getting loose as well. Here's a 1-2. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
For a guy to be able to hit a changeup at that velocity tells me he would have been ready for a fastball. Just impossible to cover that wide of range of velocity. But he does a nice job picking his pitch, and he gets rewarded for it.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
No, that missed.
Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. That smash towards center. Beltran on his way over, reaching for it, and brings it in.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Back to the top of the order. Now here is Troy Tulowitzki. 1 for 3. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here is Johnny Damon. Just missed. Man at first, one away.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here's a 2-0. That's out to center field. That's a hit. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Bees, the left fielder.
First and second, one out. Jeff Conine. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. One out. Runners at first and second. Late swing fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two on, one out. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. In comes the run from second to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Trevor Hoffman gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Roy Halladay gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
In there for strike one.
Got no problem with that take. First pitch from a reliever you haven't seen for a while. Want to make sure that you can pick up the release point.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play. You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Damon on third. Kona at first. One gone.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Next is the designated hitter, Adrian Beltre. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, two outs. In the air, right field. Sosa coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. To the bottom of the sixth inning. The Beasts lead it 7-4. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. Bottom of the sixth. Miguel Cabrera getting ready to hit. Tap foul at the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That's a ball low.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Bees.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tom Glavine will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Trevor Hoffman.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Sammy Sosa digs in now. He's already homered here in this one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Movement in the bullpen. Billy Wagner, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Britton, the power lefty, up as well. Hoffman, multi-time All-Star. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Squirts away a little bit. The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
For the Bees, the catcher, Ivan.
So digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run blast, and they cut into the deficit. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Dustin Pedroia will hit next.
Ball.
The Beasts leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. 2 away.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Third time through the order now. Derek Jeter, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game.
That's down. That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Jeter watches that one, and it's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fastball
Ball
is outside. In the air to left center. Kona under it. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Next to hit, Larry Walker. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one lifted to left. He makes the grab.
Up next for the B, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Ball.
Man at second. And that's through there for a strike. In the air, left field, Ramirez. Flying after this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the second baseman, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Beasts with the lead 7-6. set for the last half of the seventh. Leading off, Carlos Beltran.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And fouled off. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
Good
Ball,
purpose
that's
pitch
up.
right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on the way. And that skips in the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Called out on strikes. They didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Got to be
That
real
missed. That's a
careful
ball.
here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Albert Pujols would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 3-0 now. And ball four there.
Take your
Tying
base.
run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here's the first baseman, Albert Pujols. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That one's in there. That's strike one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Pujols wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Beasts with the go-ahead run at the plate. Near the bottom of the seventh. Outside low, and the count now even up. This one popped up. Carpenter under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Beast, the designated hitter, number 34.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Trevor Hoffman done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
They
Beast,
turn things over to the
number
southpaw,
13,
Billy Wagner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
No, that's out.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Come on, Poppy.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is gone. And this place is rocking. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 8-7.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. Stays alive. And he'll shoot. He goes down looking. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 8-7.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Billy Wagner.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the lead.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
That's high. That's a ball.
And the 1-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Anibal Sanchez, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Britton, the lefty, warming up as well. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Sean Figgins. Opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. And here is Johnny Damon.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one
That's
missed.
a ball.
And now it's 1-2. Slider
Outside,
misses
ball.
outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Beasts trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Way outside, straight to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
The left fielder, Jeff Conine.
So now with one away and a man at second, Jeff Conine getting ready to hit. That one not close. Ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
So the tying run at second. That clips the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's
That's
a
a
ball.
ball.
The 2-1. And that's too high.
Ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Off the mark.
That's a ball.
There. And a full count now. Mark McGuire would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Man at second. Too low.
That's ball 4. Runner take your
And
base.
the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Mark McGuire, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. That pitch kicks the inside corner. 0-1.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Two on, 1 out. Outside
Ball.
low, and it's 1-1. Just
That's a ball.
missed.
Outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Billy Wagner is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Anibal Sanchez.
Anibal Sanchez.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Adrian Beltre. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Upstairs.
No, that's high.
Ball 1.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him looking. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. The Beasts on top here, 8-7. So coming into the game now on defense, Derek Jeter. He's in at shortstop.
Derek Jeter.
Stepping in, Sammy Sosa.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a strike. Sosa wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's a 2-2. Fastball is outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Check swing to the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Wagner, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. To the right side, a sliding stop. Throw to the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Next to hit, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Nope. Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
That's in. Ball.
Two-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. High fly ball lifted into the right field. And that is that. The Beasts out front here, 8-7. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
In the air, right field. Sosa settles underneath it. One away.
Up next for the Bees, the right fielder, number 33, Larry.
Now it's going to be Larry Walker. That's in there. Strike one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Jack Knight's out of the way.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
And he gets tied up right there. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
The excitement ramping up now, Boog. This is the big moment. One more out, and he's the undisputed saves king of all time.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jorge Posada will hit next. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Now, Matt Carpenter.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
The 1-0.
Ball inside.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The Beasts trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. Derek Jeter in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
And now Derek Jeter taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. Two on, two outs. Jeter watches that pitch miss the strike zone for a ball. And that's way high.
That's high.
2-1. Next offering upstairs. Johnny Damon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. Jeter not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Payoff pitch. Base hit into center field. Coming home. He scores to tie it up.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boone. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Anibal Sanchez departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now
pitching change here. Zach Britton
bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Go ahead run on base. Johnny Damon now at the plate, known for his late inning heroics. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Little chopper rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-2. In the air out to center. And that's a base hit. The relay to the plate. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Zach Britton. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That's in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one
no,
misses.
that missed. That's the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anibal Sanchez, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Not close with that one, and a count 2-1. Jeter takes the strike. Breaking ball inside. 3-2 now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. This one popped up right side. Carpenter settles under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the B, the center fielder, Carlos.
So up next, Carlos Beltran. On the corner for a strike.
That's a ball.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And a count 1-2. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
The 2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the winning run is aboard. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
Hey.
Over to first, and he's saved. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. The Beasts with the go-ahead run at first. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one outside.
Outside. That's a ball.
And that's ball 2. Upstairs.
Ball high.
Albert Pujols would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. In for a strike, now 3-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Well struck left field, carrying well. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Up next for the B, the first baseman, number 5.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while
keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Now pitching for the
Keith
Bees,
Folk gets
number
handed the rock out of the
29,
pen.
Keith Folk.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. Right through there for a strike. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Quick move to first. Beltran back in on a dive. And now the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Save. That's a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Way inside, gets out of the way. And that's a strikeout looking. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
On to extra
Leading
innings.
off for the Bees,
Digging in,
the
Dave
left-hander,
Roberts.
Number 10, Dave Roberts.
No, that's
In the
down.
dirt,
Ball.
blocked. To third,
On the
tag,
tag.
out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third.
Yeah, that's just a mental mistake right there. You're already in scoring position, and you're the potential go-ahead run. Unless you're standing up as you get to third base, you should not be going anywhere.
The 1-0.
Ball.
And he lays down a bunt. Pedroia, the underhand flip,
No,
but he beats
he's
it
in
out.
there.
And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
At the plate, Mark McGuire. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The 0-1. And a breaking
No,
ball misses
that's out.
outside. Move to second. Roberts back on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner edges away at second. Line drive. And there's 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a home.
Next is the designated hitter, Adrian Beltre. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Up next for the B's, the third baseman, number 8, Mike.
Here's the third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Swing, and he popped it up. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 10th. Leading off, David Ortiz.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity.
No, that
to set
missed.
up.
That's a ball.
To a
Ball.
count to a guy with this much pop at the dish, better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Missed with a changeup. Ball 3. Miguel Cabrera would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. In there, sets him down on strikes. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here, Sean Figgins. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Just missed. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count even at 1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
The winning run on second base.
That missed. That's a ball.
Outside, and it's 2-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. Crosses the
he's in there.
winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
The final here today, 9-8. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long